Hey, we're back, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Genshin Impact. I'm actually recording shortly after the previous episode finished. Took a little bit of a break to eat some food, so I had to go to the shop and buy some food, and then came back. And now I'm in the mood to play some more Genshin. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing a story-related part of the game again. Very interesting, lots of development with Zhongli and with Li Wei and all that stuff. So it's actually very exciting and cool, and I'm having a good time. So we're gonna make our way to Madame Ping. I already know where she is. But yeah, I think as far as I'm aware, she's only available during the day. So I'm kind of just wasting time while it becomes daytime again. I could just obviously wait for the time to switch over, but I'm too lazy. How far are we from a 10 roll, by the way? Not even close, ladies and gentlemen. No 10 rolls for you anytime soon. I'm going to stick to our agreement that we had, that I will do 10 rolls on camera if I hit enough for 10 roll on camera. And if I don't, then no 10 rolls. No 10 rolls for you. Don't really need these, but they'll respawn by the time. Oh no, Cleve swims. Cleve swims. No, she's gonna drown. Ugh. Oh, okay. Get a tall person out. Always forget that Cleve swims, boys and girls. Always forget that Cleve swims. Okay, so just want to get those items since we were here anyway. Waiting for today to become daytime anyway, so whatever. Zhongli is a tall boy, so he can walk through the water like a tall person can. Unlike Klee, who's a short little cute girl, so she swims when she's in the water. Interesting, I know. But let's go. So we're gonna go to Madame Ping. Madame Ping. And we're gonna speak to her, and we're gonna do a little bit of a questy section of the game. Oh, these have respawned too. Fuck it. I don't need them. I'll leave them for tomorrow. Madame Ping.
All things must change.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
We'd like to borrow the cleansing bowl, please.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
I'm a Knights of Avonia certified lost property finder, baby.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
Well, I am proud of it.
Children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome.
It's like an Alice in Wonderland type of feeling,
If you can
vibe I'm getting
find
from this
it.
for some reason, guys. I don't know why. It just is.
This granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
Maybe. Maybe not. So touch the teapot. And ooh, what is happening? Genie, genie. Let's go. So we're like way into the Genshin Impact series on my channel. It's been going for like a long time, a couple of months now, like 4, 5, 6 months already. And we are like over episode 100 stuff. So I don't want this to obviously, this will pretty much go on forever, right?
Where are we?
No, it's a spider.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
It's like
Oh
domains.
dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
I knew that exact situation was about to happen. I knew that exact situation was about to happen. As soon as I missed that jump and my character turned around, I was like, yep. Yep. Okay, attempt number 2. Don't know why my character turned around. That was really odd. There we go. Yeah, I did it. Don't ask me why this was. Oh my word. I want this to mean something. I want these places to mean something in the game. In the context of the game, I want it to come out at some point like this is a zone, this is an area, this is a world. Yo, spider. What's up?
Incoming.
Bitch. I hate spiders. I absolutely hate spiders. I can't take it. Hello guys. Hello. How you all doing?
Jumpy Dumpty go!
My name is Klee, that is correct. You are all here by my grace alone. Understand this?
Da, da, da. Rah. Yeah. Hi-ya. Ah.
Anybody else? Oh, there's one there. Easy. Easy peasy. Just wanted to check that out quickly. No! The reason why I'm checking every single thing out, guys, is because this is a one-time zone thing. And I can't remember. I mean, I rushed through it, obviously. But this is a one-time zone thing, so I don't want to obviously miss out on things. So, my second account, I don't care too much.
You notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
I'm letting Paimon talk finish there. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that on my second account, I'm just grinding Prime Gems. That's all I'm doing. So it's basically just getting Prime Gems. I don't actually care about 100% in the game or anything. But on this kind, I take my sweet time and I do a lot more unnecessary exploration than it needed.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old Granny could also be an Adeptus?
I can't actually remember if she's an Adeptus or not. Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Woo! That was scary. I thought for a second that I was about to get you baited.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she an Adeptus.
Why would she be an Adeptus?
Don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Well, she wants to, and she's in human form too, so it would make more sense. She wants to be by people. Oh, go spider!
Don't blink.
Ah! No!
Dumpy dumpy go.
No! I hate these fucking spiders, dude.
Woo.
This is actually pretty strong in this world level. Ah!
Ouch.
What's up?
Speed of light.
The spider over here. We gotta kill the spider over here too. Hello. The more spider. Papa. 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 Excuse me.
Come on, we can
The
do it.
enemies are actually pretty strong
Let the
when
show
you
begin.
on this mode compared to what I was fighting on the other account, because the other account is like 3 world levels behind this account, so
La la la.
obviously everything is a little bit weaker on the other account than they are on this account. It kind of looks like it's a button. Doesn't it look like it's a button?
Speed of light.
It's not a button, but it looks like it. Papa. Oops. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, we're not done yet. My bad.
How many levels does this
I thought we were
team
done
have?
now.
It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at
Why?
least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Paimon is so cute, honestly. So cute. I don't know. I was so shocked by the people that don't like Paimon, actually. It's very shocking for me. Here we go. Hello, guys.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now,
No,
children.
I want to check over here first. I didn't actually explore this at all last time. I didn't even see these last time, actually. There's nothing here, but I didn't even see these last time. Really nothing? That's weird. The fact that they've got these 2 paths you can walk, I guess, and there's nothing on either of them. And they at the end like that, that's unexpected. I truly expected some kind of thing there. Well, at least I don't have to feel bad that I missed anything. I got everything in this, the 2 chests that I got, the same 2 chests I got in my other account, so it's fine. So that's good news.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you one of the leeway whatever? Are you an Adeptus medium?
Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time.
Oh, I have to click auto. God damn
As
it.
to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless Adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
I mean, both these options suck, but we'll say, what if your friend doesn't return it?
Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
So cute. This was such a cute moment. It's bigger on the inside. That's very true. So that had a very Alice in Wonderland feel to me when I went in there. I always felt like I was kind of... Why is everything so laggy? What is happening? Yeah, everything's really laggy on my computer. I wonder if my computer is actually legitimately breaking. I actually think it might legitimately be breaking, guys. Like in a non-happy, really sad kind of way. Like I would be very upset, and it would be very problematic for me in more ways than one. Okay, next stop, the realm within. The realm within. Oh, it's in the city. Okay, I don't know why I just assumed it would be that Zhongli would be some random place again. Do 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 do. Zhongli, I got the bulb, bro. Do 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 do.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Are you also an
An
adeptus?
adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry.
Yeah, why has no one ever asked, what are you, Paimon?
Granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh,
Kites?
Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
The kite part is kind of weird. I still don't really get the kite part, but oh my god, I didn't know there was water there. I actually got a mini fight. I actually got a mini fight there. I was like, what the fuck? I jumped off and then suddenly I just heard the splash water. I was like, wait a minute, there's no water here, but of course there was. I don't think the kite lady's nope. Apparently she sells kites 24/7, boys and girls. There's no such thing as sleep in Liyue, the commerce capital of the world. I mean, it's not, right? Since it says Naya sounds like it's richer than Liyue. Hello.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
7?
Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
Can you pay for them?
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Let's go for fashion, economics, joy, and jade
He
pottery.
seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Psh.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Allow me.
Ah, Charles here. Thank God, Charles. I'm running out of cash, bro. This dude just buys shit left, right, and
Hey,
center.
it's Child!
Did you ambush us?
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
No! Leave it. I'm done with your jade. Stop with the jade now, please. Wee. Hello. Toe. Hello, Toe.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Brave adventure. We have need of 5 crystal flies.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
Fuck you.
A most fair price.
No, let's negotiate. I'll give you 12,000 more. Oh no. Boom.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
I've negotiated a lot with these guys, don't worry about it. I don't have to negotiate. Blup, 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 blup. What's up, Tok?
A full day of odd jobs at
Just by the way, remember the name of the first guy? His name was Toe. This guy's name is Tak. Remember that.
25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Why would the hero of Mondstadt matter to a person from Liyue?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
God fucking damn it, Zhongli. Wait, let's talk prices. 20k. 20k. Bam, bam, ba-da-ba.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so you're getting at 32k, only use at 18k left. Whee. Whee. So remember the first guy's name was Toe, the second guy's name was Tak, and the third guy's name? Yep, you guessed it. Get out of my way, motherfucker. Where is this?
How relaxing.
God damn it, he's up there. There we go. Tick, tick, tack, toe, guys. Get it? It's a joke.
Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do.
He's
Of course,
Irish.
There'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Fetch me 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Nope, it's too much.
Done.
God damn it, Zhongli. We bought too little money.
This is all you got? Then no can do.
Please go look for someone named Child.
Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow.
Guess we've got
Why did
no
they just let me
choice.
negotiate him down to 18k? I kept 18k specifically for this guy because I knew he charged
Have you brought the
20k.
goods?
I did it in reverse order last time, so that's why.
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
You should be able to do what exactly, sir? The fuck did you just say to me? Child, you owe this guy 2 grand. I could have paid it, but they won't let me, even though I'm sitting with like 2 million more. They won't let me just pay him. I don't understand this game's mechanics so stupid. Hello. What's up, child? I need 2,000 more.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is
Look at Lila, she gets up.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
No, it's okay.
What info do you need?
No, Paimon!
Does that mean you know what he's after?
Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
You're right! Signora!
Signora was scary.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a
We
sudden.
don't trust the Fatui. Baby.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora.
There was no surplus more. I gave it all away.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
I obviously could have negotiated more.
Paimon definitely felt like Child
I went
wasn't happy with us
to
just
like
now.
a very low amount in my other game, and then like those were the best deals I could get. I don't understand. Well, I did do them in reverse. I did the guy on the top, then the guy on the bottom who we did second, and the guy who I did first I did last, and they obviously all charge different amounts, so that might be why. How much did they want in total? It was 15 plus 25, which is 40, plus 20 is 60. And I gave them 58. No, I gave them way less than what I'm talking about. I gave them 52, so I saved 8 grand basically. No, I was 2 grand short. Yeah, I gave them 52, so I saved like 8,000 more. So obviously I could have very clearly saved more. And if there was a surplus, I could have kept the surplus, of course, but I don't need it. I'm super rich. So to Boo Boo's Pharmacy, the best place in the game, because the best character in the game is in Boo Boo's Pharmacy. We're going to meet the best character in the game. He's got the best everything, and it's the best character. It's the character I want more than any other character except for Klee and maybe Zhongli and maybe Hu Tao. The best character time! Best character time!
The reception is deserted, and it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
I don't know what you're scared of, Paimon. It's the best. It's just the best character in the game. That's all. Oh, those faces! I love this. She's so cute!
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Paimon, if we're going to talk about height, is she a zombie?
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the time.
We say that as if we've been dealing and seeing zombies our entire fucking life in this game, or something. Like zombies are an everyday occurrence. Is she a zombie? Oh yeah, sure, she's a zombie. Like, there's not been a zombie in this game, or ever any mention or notice of zombies in this game, and then all of a sudden you're like, zombie, cool. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Everyone's just so casual about the fact that Chi-Chi's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Ah, she's so cute.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Such a nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
You guys realize there's probably a vampire nun in Mondstadt, and you guys worried about a fucking zombie girl?
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Because she's cute!
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a COCOGOAT. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what with the witch at the where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the COCOGOAT.
The COCOGOAT is a legendary animal, an adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the COCOGOAT is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
She's so cute. I can't do it. Do tell us you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a COCOGOAT?
Gun use a COCOGOAT according to the internet. Okay, so we're gonna go to the ballista, which is actually gonna be faster to teleport. What am I doing? Blip. The Guizhong Ballista. Gonna kill some treasure hoarders and stuff like that, and then continue on. We're almost done, so it's really cool. I love Chi-Chi. I absolutely love Chi-Chi. So the thing is, before I had played Genshin Impact, I mean, I'd seen it and kinda. I think I just started. I was playing like for 1 week or something, and then I saw like Chi-Chi all over the internet. Like everything was Chi-Chi. Every meme was Chi-Chi. Every freaking thing that came out was Chi-Chi. The entire game was just Chi-Chi. And ever since then, obviously, I've wanted a Chi-Chi. And probably because I've always wanted a Chi-Chi, lo and behold, I've got almost every character in the game except for Chi-Chi. Because why on earth would the game give me the character I want? You know what I'm saying? That's asking too much. So yeah, still no Chi-Chi in my game, still no Bennett in my game, still no Diluc in my game. What else do we need? Character archive. So we need Zhao, Venti, Chi-Chi, Diluc, and Bennett. That's it. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. That's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad. The fact that I still need a 4-star pisses me off, but other than that, it's really not that bad. Oh, we got another achievement. Nice. The more achievements we get, the better, baby. Tick, tack, and toe. Commission others to finish your work. Unfettered by such things as Moa. Climb. Done. Click. Like, hello?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
God damn it. Zhongli, you know everything. He's like a robot.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Whee. I assume it's down there somewhere, but I want to go over here quickly. What's up, motherfucker?
Don't blink!
Bitch! He looked at me. Should get... Bam! Get wrecked. Hello, sir! The last thing he saw before he died was a lightning bolt. And ka-ching.
Don't blink!
Ka-ching is so fun to play as. She's not the strongest character in the game at all, but she's just so fun to play as. Whee! Which makes it worth it. Doo doo doo. Bidoo doo 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 doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo doo doo. Oh, went the wrong way. God fucking damn it! I'm coming! I went the wrong way. I mean, is there? I didn't even know there was an entrance there. Holy shit! Hello, ignore me, please. I'm just here for the spare parts. Wait, what? I will end you, sir. Wait, the de-aggro, run, the de-aggro. Here we go. The Guru Melissa is an intricate machine of divine conception, and it could only come to fruition by the hands of the mortal craftsmen through a tremendous degree of toil. Likewise, only through painstaking maintenance can it remain a truly mighty weapon after centuries of peace in the land. Should that ancient evil rear its ugly head and plunge the world into war once more, these spare parts shall be needed, and craftsmen of suitable caliber and character must be summoned to collect them. And note to the collector, the structural parts, namely the beams and bow limbs, will be found folded and stacked in the storage room, robust and treated with lacquer. One may rest assured that they will remain completely intact for a millennium. As for the finely crafted parts such as the trigger, fasteners, fletchings, bowstring, and so on and so forth, these will be found in a dedicated container. Please take that which you need. This machine is integral to the defense of this land against the most formidable foes. Cherish each part as it belongs to our own body, and perform your solemn repair duties with the utmost devotion. Cursed be any who would disgrace the history of this great machine by taking shortcuts in their work. Okay. There we go. Boom. Spare parts for the ballista. Repair. Zhongli, come do your thing.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Apparently not, because you fixed it.
Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
How do they have scope technology?
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Freckle. His name is Freckle.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it? The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior.
Just look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes. Don't you guys see his eyes? That's all you need to see. If you see those eyes, then you know he's someone special. All special characters have special eyes. Look at Paimon. Look at Venti. Look at Zhongli. Look at all the special people. They have special eyes. The eyes in this game tell you everything you need to know. Hello. They haven't even aggroed yet.
Hey!
It's supposed to be like a fight, but they haven't aggroed. Lol.
Nowhere to hide.
La 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 la.
Speed of light.
Hello. Wait, there's 4? Why are there 4? It said defeat 3 treasure hoarders. Why are there suddenly 4? Where did the 4th one come from? That is bullshit. I got to bait it.
Nowhere to hide.
Look at Kaching's eyes. Do you guys see Kaching's eyes? Those are the eyes of a special character. Bitch. Let me show you these eyes. Look at these. Look at her eyes. Look at Kaching's eyes. You see her eyes? They're like the thing she throws out and she attacks with. It looks just like that. You guys see? Her eyes look just like that. Yo, guys, I'm busy trying to educate some people here. Can you guys relax? For fuck's sake, holy shit. I'm literally trying to show people how eyes look in this game. Because the eyes determine how important the character is going to be. They're like, characters are determined via eyes design.
Incoming.
Kaching's the main character. Ningguang's the main character. Zhongni's the main character. Fengti's the main character. I'm a main character. Paimon's the main character. I'm pretty sure you guys get the picture. What's up, sir?
Speed of light.
Kaching is just like a normal person, though, right? She's not an adept or anything, I don't think. I haven't made it that far in the game yet.
Speed of light.
I'll be fine. It said 3. It said beat 3 people. 3! This is more than 3, game. I don't know if you understand what the number 3 means, but... Excuse me, sir? You get beat up by a little cat girl with teleportation lightning powers.
Don't blink.
Easy.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong Ballista working, but where's our COCOGOAT?
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
An Adeptabeast.
Which means... ...
Paimon
wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a COCOGOAT, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
No! We need to get Qiqi a COCOGOAT right fucking now. Qiqi wants a COCOGOAT. Give me a COCOGOAT. Let me find a COCOGOAT. Where is the COCOGOAT? Okay. No COCOGOAT for us, guys. It's sad, I know, but it's... No, kind of. We're back. Yay! I want a COCOGOAT. I want a COCOGOAT. Where is my COCOGOAT? I missed the COCOGOAT. At least we got a Kaching though, so it's okay. Whee. Wait, what about Ganyu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we missed Ganyu too. Missed Zhao and Ganyu. Oh, you can actually see them in release order. Huh, cool. So these 5 were released. Then Klee was released. Then Child. Then Zhongli. Then Albedo. Yeah, that's actually right. Holy shit. Nice. It's kind of cool. So we're gonna be able to see the like when they came out. I don't have a Ganyu or a Zhong or a Zhao. Wee. Hello, Qiqi. What's up?
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the COCOGOAT Adeptabeast of which you speak.
Oh, I need to click auto. God damn.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
What do you need this COCOGOAT for?
COCOGOAT milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know? As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and... So how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Chi-Chi's so cute.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Never.
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from. It all begins with the fruit of the coconut tree.
No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
She just needs time to work through it.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
This guy's fucking creepy, by the way.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
It's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
It's a snake. It's not medicinal.
This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
The snake talks.
The snake is speaking.
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
Mm-hmm.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 million?
Might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the chasing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do?
I love this so much.
Part where we go crawling back to Child?
I don't even think Child is 3 million.
COCOGOAT. COCOGOAT. My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess.
Look at all these 5-star characters. 5-star character,
Dr.
5-star
Baiju,
character.
Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut
Another
milk.
5-star.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, Child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
That's like zero difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr.
Another
Baiju,
5-star,
little Miss
another
Chi-Chi.
5-star, another
See you soon.
5-star. Every character in this room is a 5-star. Every character in this room is a 5-star. I'm guessing Baizu and Paimon are 5-stars that are coming in the future, but let's be honest, Paimon's definitely coming in
That lot is
some.
an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
I see his mask on
So,
also.
you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo saying goes, the walls have ears.
GG!
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
Look at his eyes. He's got snake eyes and she doesn't have snake eyes. Isn't that interesting?
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
Both of them are
This is
5-star
good.
characters in the future.
There will be
Oh, except for
coconut
Chi,
milk
she
from
exists
now
already.
on. Yes, it's good.
I love Chi. I want a Chi game. Look, they even debate you. Look, Chi banner. They make it look like you can get Chi. But if you look at the details, look. If you look at the details, guys. Dude, oops. Look, they all have the same drop rate. They all have the same. That doesn't have up drop rates. They don't have up drop rates. They've got normal drop rates. Wee. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. That's all I wanted to show off, how they have the same drop rate. So even though they're debating us with the Chi pitch and there's a Chi here, this banner does not mean you will have a high chance to get Chi at all. It's kind of mean if you think about it. Okay, put the everlasting incense in place. Let's go. Chi. I want a Chi. Klee needs a friend, boys. Klee needs a friend. Blip. So, Kaching is actually part of the Qixings. Aha, it's Qixings. Kaching is actually part of the Qixings entourage, or basically she's part of their group. Because there's like little factions in Niue, and she's part of that faction. So, it's actually very interesting if you think about it.
May the Lord of Geo protect you, and fortune find you.
Incoming.
I will end you, sir. Are you an outlander? Would you like to burn an incense stick? About the Vexap's death. How would a divinity like Vexap die? Even though I witnessed myself, I can't believe it. He must just move back to Celestia. I mean, many of his old adeptus spells are still there, right? As for Leo, I'm sure he's made thorough arrangements. Why you ask? Well, I've lived in my hometown. The rest we've heard before. Okay. Yo, Zhongli, what's up?
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off. Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd, I would say.
Odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life or experienced the struggles of the poor. I think it doesn't matter which one you use today, because it sounds like this continues from here on with this. So.
Which is it, I wonder?
I don't know.
The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to
I didn't click
shit!
shit!
Time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
The long goodbye. Another achievement done. More free prime gems, baby. We still got another one there, but I missed that. Oops. We'll never know. Let's see. Completed. I'm not sure which one we got, but we got something. Let's go. We're almost done with this episode, so let's just do this last part of meeting Zhongli for food, and then we will be out. Hey! You can use this to cheat to look at this area. Ooh! Look at all these. Ooh, there's water. Ah, gotta climb to the top there. Look at chest, definitely. Bam! Let's go. The 3 thing, knockout, is a reference to that story the guy in the boat told us about the drink. After the third drink, he got knocked out.
You're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's
really cool, by the way.
masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sight of
Ganyo!
Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
This is really cool. This is really cool.
That when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow.
Looks so fucking
For the
cool.
words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Looks so awesome. That looks so fucking cool, that part. Dude, that part looks awesome. I watched that as well, and that was like,
scraps
oh.
of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Oh, it's time. Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith. Nor am I here to claim your bounty.
There's a bounty on my head.
I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing.
Ganyu!
My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet
Ganyu!
you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ganyu!
Sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
Yay!
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Ganya! Farewell, Archaic Lord. Completed. Nice.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared.
I have to click auto again?
But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
Why? Why does it matter if people have money? You be yourself. Paimon is up to something again.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
And this is pretty much as far as I got. So everything from this part will actually be a new star approaches will actually be new to me. So I'm kind of equally with you guys now. Well, not with you guys, but I'm equally with everyone because everything from this point on will be new for me. Okay, so first thing we got achievements to check out again. Complete Farewell Archaic Lord. Done. 10 more Primal Gems. We have to upgrade our main character quickly, if I remember correctly, which I always obviously do. Oh, Xingyan. When did I get another Xingyan constellation? Hey, she's maxed. Max Xingyan, C6 Xingyan. I might actually want to use Xingyan then. Holy shit. My main character, C5. Ba-boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. And that's it. Sweet. Okay, and then Jay. We got Jay. Floating Palace. That's our next quest time we got, obviously. Ministry Affairs. Miss you, a resource manager for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, has something to say to you. Navigate. Yes. 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 The moment I've been waiting for this whole game. Oh, it's finally time, boys and girls. Hello. Hello, are you interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? Ministry of Civil Affairs? Yes, the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. Yes, yes, yes. We've heard this all before. Exchange material. Yes, we've heard this all before. Beautiful. And we've done it. Okay, reputation level 2. Reputation level 2. World exploration 99%. Are you kidding me? 99%. I'm missing fucking 1% of the map. I need to go find that 1% of the map. I need to go find that 1% of the map, boys and girls. ASAP. ASAP. It's just claim all. That's a nice addition that they added, having that claim all option. They never used to have that. You actually had to manually claim. There's 40 quests in eBay. 40? New stoppers. What do adventures do again? Wall of Stone. A quiet day in Liyue Harbor. Pressing deadlines and Adeptor summons. Adventures Guild Affair. Necessary procedures. Words worth their weight and more. Chang's little friend. The secret. Oh my. How are there 17 quests I have not done in Liyue? That's impossible. Bounties. We take the most difficult bounty every time. I don't care what the restriction is. Rewards. Claim. A new recipe. Golden shrimp. Oh yeah, baby. Mining something. Oh yeah, baby. And instructions. Condensed resin. Finally, condensed resin. Complete a new star purchase. Yeah, we'll do that soon. How about it? If there's work you're interested in, you can get started right away. If you're able to successfully complete the work, not only will you gain reputation, but there will be rewards awaiting you as well. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you can take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you're just starting out, you will most likely only be able to take fairly routine tasks for now. But if you would like to try your hand at more important tasks and see better rewards, then you will have to earn the trust of others. I'd suggest taking as much work as you can. Hell yeah, baby. Sweet, so we got some big boy stuff here, guys. Some big boy stuff. I'm going to show it all off now. Don't worry about it. Because I was playing to unlock the reputation and bounty quest in the second account. That's why I played to this far. And once it unlocked, I stopped, of course. Okay, so what we got was very important stuff. So first of all, obviously, yeah, recipe. And then this is the no, this is not the one I was thinking about. This is the Geoculus Resonance thing, so you can use to find Geoculus, but I've got all the Geoculus ready. This is the important one. Condensed resin. We can craft. Actually, I think that's at the alchemy table. What am I doing? We can craft condensed resin, guys. Check it out. I'll show you. It's really important. What is this? Oh, it's quests. Okay. I'll show you guys. It's really cool. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Condensed resin. Make 4. Craft. Now, what condensed resin does is you can have no more than 3 at a time. Condensed tree resin that can be used instead of original resin to revitalize petrified trees and leyline blossoms to receive greater rewards. So basically, you use this, which uses 40 resin and then a crystal butterfly. So when you finish a dungeon or something, you get more rewards out of it. Item amount exceeds max limit 3. I already have one. Okay, I understand. Condensed milk. Resin, sorry, make it 2 more. Now we got 3. And now if I could do a domain or specifically an artifact domain or something like that, I will get 2 times the rewards, baby. 2 times the reward. And so all it does is just speeds up the process of grinding, which is very useful. Because other than using the butterflies, it uses exactly the same amount of resin. Oh, you're here. I can see you've been quite a few adventures recently. As it happens, I do have some matters that require an experienced adventurers had to resolve. If you should go look for Tyne, I've delegated the task of disciplining missions. What about you? Me, nothing's come up that interests me so far, and at times like this, the Adventurers Guild needs someone to hold the fort. Alright then, if you'd like to take this task on, go look for Tyne. She needs to grow up sometime anyway. Cool. More quests. Okay. But for now, that's going to be in this episode. Next episode, I'm going to spend the episode doing quest-related things then, I think. If you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Helps a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Everything will be fresh and new from this point on again, guys. So that's really cool. Don't worry about it, and I'll see you guys next time.